You know, I think it's that big bum roleplay really tiring me out. You know,
Start the recording, you freak.
it's already recorded.
Okay. I'm gonna get my outfit ready for tomorrow. Maybe that'll wake me up.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m.
Uh,
Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours.
Yeah, that ain't a
That
map.
puts the time of death.
do you live down here?
If I had to. This will set off security measures.
Yeah, apply to for a credit card, Jackson.
Shipping from Starling Security. Guess it's just the model.
Me send you a link to one.
Nah, I'm good. Oh, what the hell was that? Well, actually, I think I got everything from this.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
This looks useful.
From a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp. It's from Sheriff Matthews. Let's see, notice at 7 p.m. on the 2nd. This is 68. Interesting. Dying Light's ready to play. Yep. Hope I don't need that, because there's a lot of shit I'm carrying. Well, you know, I'll take it.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
The power just go out.
No, it's been out.
Oh.
I can't fucking see the thing. Should be something in here, but maybe I can turn on the lights at some point. And then I'll see the guy and he'll scuttle away like the little freak he is.
Maybe I'll just kill your ass.
Chance. I think maybe there's something around.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Why slam my penis in the car door? What the hell is this? Anything I can do? No, like it.
others' opinion that the
This has to be
subject
important.
likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting
This
in a
one
fall
was
from a height
62.
into a body of
Yeah.
water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk.
What? So this seems like Clive.
Recording. Shut it off.
Sullivan. What was Kim? It was Kim Walker, right?
Yeah.
I said not Sullivan. Which would I rather have? I'll take this one.
If you're listening to this, then
What?
I'm probably dead.
Well, that might
What the-
actually be right.
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
You guys should be getting out of here, Cameron.
Drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent.
George Barrow, that's
Think
someone.
we deserve killing.
I don't
All
remember.
I hope now
Oh, this is from a high school
save
play,
some
from their
hope for
production.
the worst that I can.
Maisie Cartwright as Dawn?
Do something to
Dawn?
make up for what I did back then.
Yeah, okay.
It's her!
Didn't kill anyone, mind you.
I mean, as Dawn is the person in the show or in the play.
But she's the also remember the girl who called us that told us to get the thing from outside? She said
Yeah,
her name was Dawn. Well, I bet
Yeah,
it's
I know.
all right.
Made it clear
Okay.
that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out.
Okay, we're just not thinking big enough.
Hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Something's gonna happen on my way out of here, right? Maybe as I open this door, I'm gonna see someone leaving. Nope. Was this all out before?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. Wasn't I supposed to press sign?
The intercom if you want to talk to her.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently.
You think it was someone we saved?
I don't know.
No clue.
Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says,
Virginia
I'm
Sullivan.
sorry I made you do this, Virginia.
If
Sullivan,
it was on the
Sullivan.
autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurant, wasn't her name Virginia?
Oh,
We
she's
need to
from a
call her
Clive
back
too,
once we
wasn't she?
finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going
Oh,
on.
so he killed
I
her.
found a tape that introduces a new detail
But
to
it
the
didn't-
story.
I think Clive's
Post-mortem
dead.
injury. apparently his arm
I don't think Clive,
got caught in a car door.
but maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
he was the
Yeah,
original one
after he
then,
died.
and now someone's continuing
maybe.
How do you
it.
But
suppose
then
they
he
can
also
tell?
said he didn't
How
kill
can they
anyone.
tell? I'm a radio.
But maybe I guess
Clive?
maybe he lied.
Coroner.
Yeah, and the thing he said, I
The
didn't
written
kill
report
anyone.
I
or
found
something
doesn't
like
mention
that.
it
I
at
don't
all.
know.
How did his arm
Maybe-
get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it
What
when
if-
the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead
What
to
if George Barrow was
where
the
he was
killer?
eventually found.
But the report. What is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an
Bruh.
A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests. That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death.
So,
He left us
so
behind
Clive
in
is
case
the
he
one
died.
that.
He hopes
So there
someone
was a
would
big
find him.
group of people that were trying to conceal this murder's thing.
Yeah, it's like
And Clive is the one
it's
that
like
looks
I know
like
what
it
you
did.
did
We've had
last
a lot of
summer or
callers
whatever.
tonight, but
I've never seen it,
maybe
but
not
It's
every
basically
victim
this.
made it to the phone. You
a
know?
lot of people covering up for the murder.
Yeah, and
We
then they
don't
die
know
one by
how
one.
many there really are.
So we don't actually know who did it, because it wasn't Clive.
I know, but
Yeah.
Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns.
Makes it way creepier.
and
I
that
really wish
the
I took that
murders were
playbook
all folks who knew about the incident.
because I completely
And the
forgot who else
killings
was
were
in
getting
it.
closer to Gallows Creek.
Oh man,
He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them.
ah, that's
He was
why.
tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his
And why do you
family
have all
if he
those
spoke out
fucking
about
weird
any of it.
mannequins?
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Ugh. Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Oh man,
It's just got a whole lot creepier.
I didn't get the fucking thing. Damn
Thank
it.
God you're back, Forrest.
Also, I wonder if this is
I'm
ever
running
gonna
out
be
of
used.
stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you're working radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
Standard Tuesday.
You're right.
Man.
So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Well,
Time to turn the music off.
You got issues.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Redman Plunker here.
what the?
This
Oh, right.
You good?
Yeah, and I just remembered what this is.
Plunker! It's Goose!
I wonder when we're gonna need these.
Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty
Oh,
cool, though.
Virginia, I guess.
She said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that Goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey,
Bro doesn't even
Virginia,
remember
it's
it.
Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
Oh,
What
no.
about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why
We
this is
knew
happening tonight.
you helped cover up
Me? What
George
would I know?
Barrow's death.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name.
Bruh.
What are you asking about this for?
You literally said it
You
on
mentioned
air.
that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified,
I
Forrest.
was
Clive's the
petrified.
janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think
It's
Clive's
not
dead.
Cameron.
Clive she's worried about.
But isn't he?
Cameron,
What?
He's the whistling man.
who moved the cheese?
Bro, what? It's always been right there.
Cameron, I put it here.
Okay.
Do you not remember?
The door, open the door again.
No, Cameron. It should go straight over it.
There you go.
I still think someone moved it.
Okay, yeah, you did, dumbass.
No. I think it's the Whistler the kid.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right.
A boy on my slab.
One day,
George.
I came into work
Yep.
to find a boy on my slab. And as I
You're
finished
just
the
another
autopsy,
boy on my slab.
man Clive, he just burst in and he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no, but, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both.
Excuse me?
You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition
Now you can
that's
have the
never
carrot,
going away.
or you can have the
It's
stick.
expensive
What's
to
they gonna
treat,
be?
And it was getting to where I couldn't afford it.
Carrot stick.
And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said,
yeah.
and that if I
I
ever
think
spoke
Brody.
about this,
Chuck. Old Chuck
he'd
Brody.
beat me to within an inch of
Damn.
my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me.
Yeah, damn.
You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Speak for yourself,
Thank
Peggy.
you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death.
Oh.
But for who? Why cover up these details?
Oops.
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Oh, no. The thing happened.
We need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're
fucking
talking to
yeah.
her. Don't push
If that one dude was still alive, do you think he'd
too
be able to
hard.
help us with
We
this?
don't want.
The guy at the waste disposal plant?
No, the dude when like you yelled in the radio at the wrong time.
She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
You know what I'm talking about?
We'll hopefully
Yeah.
find out soon.
Just trying to
Anyway,
think.
just be
Nah.
careful when you're talking to her. Don't
But
push
maybe.
too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes
We're
to just about
banging.
anything you asked.
That sounds nice.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight?
Oh, okay.
Want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
You covered up the murder of a
Well,
boy for
that's
a
not what I
dance
meant.
studio? That's...
We're loading.
Bro, what?
That's not what I meant. I didn't realize that.
Oh
I
my-
thought he was gonna be like, that's low for that person to do. We
Okay,
said
bro.
objects.
You had to fix everything in case you fuck it up.
Bro, I didn't realize. We want to have sex with her.
She was the one who discovered
You're
it,
stupid.
but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I
I
wonder
think
what
that's
she's
what
hiding.
fucks you.
We'll hopefully find out
What?
soon. Anyway,
If you like
just be
try and pick
careful when
up
you're
an
talking to
object
her.
while it's like falling
Don't
on
push
you.
too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz
You got like
studio.
making a bitch mad makes her less likely to fuck you.
After you accuse her of being a fucking
Forrest, you're
low
through.
lying
Hello,
piece
this
of
is
shit.
Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio.
In my
Who is this?
experience, that makes them
Hello
vulnerable.
again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream.
That's
And you're
what
live
makes
on
us
air.
different, I guess.
Oh, I
You
always
out there
thought folks
fantasizing
I've had
called
sex.
into a radio
Bum
show,
role
not the other way
play.
around.
Okay, bro. And you're a virgin.
Well,
True.
we're trying to understand what's
Not as an
behind
insult,
the attacks
just saying.
tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course.
Cameron, if I
Heck,
had
after the
stuck
way
it
you
out,
saved my life, I'd say yes
I
to
might
just
have been
about
able to
anything
get
you
some.
asked.
I'm not saying you couldn't, but that is the difference. You didn't wang that
Really?
thing.
Well, that sounds
Oh,
nice.
what?
I might just call you back tomorrow then too.
How the fuck do you
Got
get
my
sex,
number.
Cameron?
But
What are you
what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we
This is
called,
proof anyone
Forrest?
can get anything. Anyone
You know
can.
why the
It
Whistling
really is a
Man
skill issue
might
for
have
most people.
targeted
That's what
you.
you're proving right now.
Excuse me?
Psycho with superhuman cardio.
It doesn't. Bro, it can't
Well,
be that
We
easy.
think he might be chasing
Excuse me?
specific people. People who know
Did you,
about the
what
death
did
of
you
the
just say to
boy.
me? You're insulting.
What do you mean?
You
I'm
just said,
just
how
being
do I
honest.
get sex?
Huh?
You must not know what I look like.
I don't.
Because I look good.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
You're sick. Girl said, how do you get sex?
With that, saying that shit,
What?
are you weighing that thing or whatever?
There's nothing wrong with
It's
that.
okay,
It's
Sandra.
hot.
We know.
You do?
Bro, ask that next time to
Yes.
someone.
Of course.
Alright, I
Can
will. I'll say it
weighing
right.
that thing?
I'll say it right before I stick
After
it
I
in.
found the body in the river,
No, you gotta give it some
my
time.
studio.
You gotta give some time to process.
Hell nah.
Bro, that should be your opener line. Your opening line, Cameron.
Sure.
Can I wang that thing?
just kept going up.
You're sick.
See if you get
I
slapped.
just needed to keep quiet.
No, I'm not gonna
and
get
everything will
slapped.
be okay.
Sandra, who was he?
He was. He said, if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river.
River.
He. I'm sorry. I
that
can't
the
do
river?
this.
Yeah, the
And
gallows
she's
was
gone. I
suspicious.
don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing.
The
We've
whistling
got a call
point.
waiting just a second.
Right by the river. Hmm.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out
Bro,
of
imagine
control
it's
with
Ponty.
everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie.
Pepperoni.
His first name's Peter, but he never liked this
He
name.
might be called Peppa.
But since he always had salt and pepper
This is a
hair,
prank call.
even as a kid, could
No,
you
it's
believe it?
Ponty.
Folks
He's trying to advertise his
always called
business.
him Pepper.
I know,
Thanks
but
for the history
that's
lesson.
a, that's a
prank.
prank.
Anything
I mean, it's a
besides
prank.
happy birthday, I'd like to
Pepperoni.
say to Mr. Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Ponty's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us.
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move
Son
on.
of a
We've already got another caller on the line.
Really got under his skin.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
189.16 The
It's
Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
Imagine it was Ponty again, and like the third call was something actually like important.
Caller.
Maybe we still will do that. But Jimmy's dead.
I'm just fucking crying. This is
They're trying
911.
to stop. I think they're trying to not laugh.
Ponty's Pizza
Oh.
always delivers. Come rain or sleet or
Yeah, I think
whistling wind,
the next one's gonna be like a serious one, and we're gonna like hang up on this. We're gonna be like, Ponty, if you don't fucking stop calling back, and they're like, help!
Forrest?
And it's gonna be Ponty again.
Forrest? Are
Maybe.
you okay?
I'd actually lose my shit
Forrest?
with that.
I hope the whistling man gets in with this.
Imagine
song
what
Pizza
Forrest is
Pizza.
gonna fucking do.
Jesus, Forrest?
Wait,
Sorry.
maybe that
right
is
over there.
That was-
We hear some
too
whistling
much.
and the Ponty.
okay.
Like, so,
It's been a
I
high
should
stress
know.
night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call. Whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. Dawn? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next. After Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah.
Wait.
These codes should come in handy.
This was never Cameron. Cameron.
What?
She's trying to get into our building.
Oh.
Because there was a paper, there's a thing that said that the Starlings, it was delivered to the apartments and to our building. And on the apartments, it was like it was never installed or whatever. But
Oh
on
yeah,
our
dude
building
said that,
was.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's definitely entering the code to our building right now.
Can
No.
you go somewhere else?
Home is the safest place I can be. Please. The front gate
So we should do the alarm test,
code
right?
to open. I need
Yes.
that code to get
Yes.
inside.
True.
Which
Very
apartment
smart.
block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park.
Okay, wouldn't we hear that?
I doubt any of your listeners live there.
Maybe she's telling the truth.
Not many
Wait, hold on.
neighbors.
Sounds like
Town
a prime
hall.
piece of real estate.
The sound really carries the
Trailer
night.
park.
Shit.
I think she's
I
telling the
guess.
truth.
But there's. Well. Oh, you know what though? Because I picked this up already, we're meant to go down there anyways, and we'll probably find the thing where it says the apartment or whatever. Was there a dog?
Yeah, there was a barking a howl.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Sounds like a
have we heard
noisy
about a
part of
dog
town.
before?
It is.
Max?
Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of
That's
his window.
a window.
This night can't get any.
Yeah, okay, I believe her.
It's coming down the
I
street.
don't.
I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for
I
the
don't hear any
security system,
whistles.
or I'm gonna die.
Bro, I bet when we go down there, we're gonna hear it. What music is that?
The Scopo, whatever.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Yes, definitely her.
All right, folks. Here's
She's
a
the
little
killer?
tune for you all
Yes.
to enjoy.
Or at least
while
working
I
with.
try
If
to
there
break
if there
Dawn
is multiple
into
people,
her
then she's at least
apartment.
working with them. But I think she's the killer. I don't know why, but I can't leave. Seriously. Oh, I got to play a song or whatever.
You'll like this next song.
I'll bring this with me.
You were pretty quiet there,
Hmm.
Becky.
Forrest, was
Yeah, I
it
don't
just
know.
me?
I'm not
Or
convinced
was
either
there
way.
Something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here
Something's
at
coming. Oh yeah, of course her sound is coming
Nightfall
from
won't be
behind.
station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well,
It's a fucking
I'm not sure.
microphone.
But to help someone.
What?
No, at first I was confused by her voice coming from behind, but fucking
Right.
obviously.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
But it's in our hand.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to go and find that other paper. But first. Where would the security thingy be, like, installed?
Okay, look outside
Or
again.
would it be
Look to the
in
left.
that alleyway? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't see why she would just want to come in through that, whatever. Oh.
Is there always blood right there?
Huh? That's not blood.
What is that?
Dirt.
No.
Now that's blood. Well, at least we know she isn't in yet.
I don't think she's trying to get inside.
Broski. Well, at least we know the Whistling Man is trying to get her, if that's your theory. Is true.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident.
Yeah. Look at this one.
System's not even installed at Woodside.
Yeah. Yeah, Cameron. Yeah. Not even installed. Not even installed. What does it say? Starling, is ours even installed? Either way. Did it say where? No. 1034. Does have a 3-month limited warranty? There are no warranties or conditions expressed. Yeah, it doesn't show me so. Yeah, I'll try the alarm. I guess if the alarm test is if she actually no. But no, we found the oh wait, that's a good point actually. Let me I'll leave this here. And then let me go get that one fly or whatever. Get the pamphlet thing. I think that could be helpful. Is this no? Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty. All the kings and all the king's horses voted for bad.
What was all on the floor?
It was like the mousetrap or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, you know the.
You're fucking sick.
Let's just put it right there. Base of the stairs. They never see it coming.
And where'd you leave that delivered paper? Oh, you left it right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna bring these up first, and then what is this one? Let's see anything. Then that's the kitchen. I wonder. No. Yeah, I wonder where the security thing is, though.
Who knows?
Maybe
Locked.
in here,
For now.
or on one of these. That doesn't make sense. Let me just bring these up. And I'm almost certain it is Dawn. Mate's up here.
Okay, yeah, we can try it. Worst case scenario, she does, and she's
We've
innocent.
killed people before.
Not like this, but
And I'll put Humpty Dumpty.
why'd you bring the Humpty Dumpty? You wanna go get the other paper?
Because George Barrow starred as Henry. Love, tragedy, betrayal. Maisie Cartwright was Dawn. Marie Campbell was Anne. Wait, was Cartman even on here?
So do you want the other paper? Or we're just
Yeah,
going-
yeah, I'm reading it. I was just pointing that up there. Just bringing that one back. Either way, the thing is, so either way, she has to be lying at some point because the alarm system never got installed in those apartments, you know? So either she's at our place or she's at one of these other places. Like Christine's gas repair's blown up, but St. Gabriel's Hospital or the roller rink. Hold on, we heard a train, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, is that anywhere? Because what if we do the... Hold on. Because the train station is right there. I think they're at the jazz studio. Or not the jazz studio, sorry. The roller rink. Yeah,
Wait, where's the train?
because the train station's here. I'm assuming the yellow line is the train.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think they're at the roller rink. Because how would you
So-
hear the... If she's at the apartments or whatever, that's like right there. There's no way you'd be able to hear the train. I mean, I guess that, but I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. So we should tell her though then, right?
Well, bro, she's probably gonna try and kill the guy at she's probably gonna try and kill Ricky, you know?
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
and Ricky's the guy with the dog. That's where the barking was, and
Yeah.
the music. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
definitely Ricky, bro. We're telling her the alarm one.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think
Well,
we should give him a call?
I guess I didn't even
Is that
fucking have to do
crazy?
anything, bro.
I don't know what you'd say, but
Like what? They just solved it for.
You solved it.
But I didn't even say anything. I didn't even get to put anything in.
Next thing you did, it was just obvious.
They heard me? Like what?
It just goes without saying.
Might be a good idea.
Okay.
okay, one moment.
Like, what
I got the
fuck?
number here. Patching you through.
Why do I even try?
You mean you did it? You just
didn't have
thought
to.
it was a lot more of a big
Shit.
deal than it was.
Probably can't hear it over the music.
Bro.
Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just
Cameron,
put me
did you
through to
get it?
Don. I'll
Did you
take
know it was
care
Roller
of this
Ricky?
one way or another.
Okay.
I wasn't paying
If
attention.
you say so.
Uh,
Line 1. Whenever you're ready.
I don't even know what's
Are you
going on,
there?
to be
This is
honest.
Forrest Nash.
She's
from
trying to get into the roller
189.16,
station.
The
The roller
Scream.
rink.
Oh,
To
thank
kill
God
the
you
guy
made it.
as soon.
I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, that's suspicious as fuck. Oh, I thought it said a shot. Oh wait, but what if Ricky comes out to check?
Bitch. Ah!
Max should
Is
kill her,
she?
right? She gonna start whistling? What the hell?
Yeah, stay out!
There we go.
Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring. Don't ever come back here again.
We don't like your
I'm
kind
calling the
around here.
cops.
Thank
There are-
I
God.
mean, he's just gonna call off.
Yeah.
He's just gonna
Someone
call off.
there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest
The
Man, you
ring.
got no idea. That was him. That was
Yeah.
the Whistling Man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank
So the
you.
Whistling Man is
You
a
and
very
Penny can
good
stay
girl
for free
voice.
Whenever you want, forever. forever.
I
That's a
know. I
done
think
deal.
they were just having the mask on,
Thanks, Ricky.
and so he just
Can't
assumed it
wait.
was the
Got
Whistling
it.
Man,
Talk to you soon.
which it is.
Okay.
But he just thinks it's a
Gallows
man.
Creek, here's some music while we process.
You know?
Or maybe the Whistling Man just has a very good feminine voice.
I guess so, Cameron. That is a possibility.
Man, that voice is hot though. I'll tell you what.
So
Hey,
the
man.
Whistling Man
Put a bag over the head.
is a woman?
Let's just say. I'll put the wing in the thing.
I worked it out a while ago. This guy.
I mean, I did.
I
Did
have
I
my
not?
suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it.
'Cause I
Yeah,
never had
sure,
the
Jack.
She
option.
called up.
Yeah,
You spoke to her multiple
It's
times.
right here.
Okay, Jack.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock?
Yes.
Why do you think she requested that song?
Yeah, I'm Peggy right
To
now.
get us out to
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside.
She
to
obviously
start with.
did.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
Well, she
So?
tried to fucking
What
open the
now?
I
basement
guess I should
door.
make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Who is this bitch with the
Okay,
music?
you're live in 3, 2.
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our
There's
take.
like 2 listeners.
We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
I think we're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe.
Nah, I'd say I'm. Damn. But she's gonna use that to her advantage. Either one should use her advantage.
I think just don't let any
No.
women in.
What if someone just? But then what if it is a guy actually?
But it's not.
Jackson, you don't know that.
Listen, Cameron. It's either, yeah, no, I guess they could do a double misdirect, but I feel like this means so much. No, I think it's.
But then what if someone knocks on our door and then we have to let them in, or else we'll be hypocrites?
I guess we'll let them in.
I
Fire
want to do that.
extinguisher in hand.
Okay.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe.
We get a call.
The killer
I
was
let them
calling
in.
themselves-
They're the killer. It's your fault. It's your fault.
This could
Could
be
be
a
a fake
fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks
I know
have
it.
my new number, right? It's 911.
I know. Killer.
Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore.
Is that the Dawn girl?
Nancy Drive.
No.
My best friend's been
Oh.
stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
How far is that from Ricky's place?
What was it? You remember?
25 something. I can't remember. Oh, Nancy Drive. Right?
So here, somewhere. You could
And where's Ricky?
run that. It's like here.
I guess.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast.
Well, the
I
only
really need
ambulance
help,
got
please.
fucked up. So.
Take a breath.
Do we have any first aid
We were heading back to his
manuals?
place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started
Heading back
freaking
from the
out.
reservoir.
He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked
I
and
wonder
ran
who he
and
could be.
hid in the bush.
Oh no.
Billy
Forrest.
Price?
Then what happened?
He went
Stanley
up the road
King?
and talked to someone.
Keith?
I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like
Wait, what
he
is
might
that?
have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
I think it might have been Keith.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I don't know if it was a woman,
But
bro.
I need to know. Where did the masked
It
person
definitely
go?
didn't.
They left. They left
Ricky
him to
thought it
bleed
was
out.
the mask.
I
Or
waited
thought it was
till
the
they were
whistling
gone,
man.
then dragged him
It was
into the
gone.
garage and called 911.
Wait. Why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
I think I heard them say something
ambulance
ambulance!
blew up.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Yeah, what's his name?
What's your friend's name, Casey?
Jason
Jason
Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
Never heard of
They
him.
stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it.
Did
Phoning
he immediately
Gabriel's
pass
now.
out?
Switch to line
I
2.
guess.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from
Oh my
189
gosh.
16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named
Imagine you
Jason
get that
Parker.
call.
He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... Well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
Maybe this
We
is
don't
why
have
we
any
have
way to
this.
drive him right now.
Rogers
And even if we
Avenue.
did, he's bleeding out fast.
It's like over here. or something.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here.
Rogers
That means stopping the
Avenue.
blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him.
Haddonfield
To
Road.
stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
St. Gabriel's Hospital is there.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply
You're messing me up, Peggy.
pressure.
Shut the fuck up.
Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info.
That was
But
like
I think we can handle this.
2 sentences.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Should I let him in?
No, don't touch the
I'm
knife. The bleeding will
scared.
get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm
She
gonna
pulled
stop
it out
making
anyways.
suggestions.
No,
That
don't
doesn't
worry,
seem
Casey.
right.
We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding.
Yeah.
His stomach is worse, though.
Secure the knife.
I'm just thinking about, like, if his stomach is worse, if we should try and focus on the stomach first. And then, you know, if we have time, secure the knife. You know what I mean?
Okay, whatever, fine.
I just don't know. Because we were told to secure the knife, though.
Yeah, I would say secure the knife.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah, I guess it could get worse while
yeah.
you're working on the
There's
stomach.
some laundry piled up on top of the dryer.
Where the fuck is she?
Cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
I guess the rags? Depends on what-
Yeah. Wait, does that mean you already cleaned with them?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, if it's clean laundry, but cleaning. When it says cleaning rags, does it mean you already cleaned with it, or?
I don't know. But I also feel like, I don't know. I think it's clean rags. I think that's what.
Take the cleaning rags and hold them over the wound.
I really hope these are clean. Here we go.
Wait a second, Cameron. The cleaning rags will get dirty.
I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure.
They were used to clean
Pressure on his
things.
stomach again.
They're
That's what
not
I'm
clean.
I
saying.
think we might make it.
Forrest,
That's what I'm
can I have a
saying.
word?
But whatever.
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything.
Well, I
we'll
don't
be
think it's
there.
gonna matter all
I
that
promise.
much right now.
Oh, wait.
Maybe a week from now if he
Jason,
gets an infection.
Please be
but-
okay.
Peggy, hurry the fuck up.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need
Broski.
us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's
Okay,
got to get to
3
the
minutes
hospital
and I'm going to
somehow.
sleep.
You don't want to play a quick game of crawl beforehand?
Bro, I am tired.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right.
Meanwhile, Jason
There
is
is
fucking
something
bleeding
else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these
He was
floppy
so
disks.
right.
I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the internet.
1 minute. I'm going to fuck to sleep.
It's not this.
That's not opening.
Sorry. It was, yeah, I remember this. Do, 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 do. It was here. What's with that music?
Looks like I need a
The build-up.
4-digit code. Nope, that's not working. Must be something else.
Very important date. When he loses virginity.
So the code is a very important date.